Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I have something really special for you. The Fosi Audio i5, a planar magnetic headphone that's been making waves in the audiophile world. These beauties promise premium sound and build for just $549.99. But can they really compete with the big players like Sennheiser or HiFiMan? Stick around as I unbox these, break down their sound with some killer tracks, compare them to a legend and tell you if they're worth your hard-earned cash. Let's get started. Alright, let's kick things off with what you get when you open the box of the Fosi Audio i5. The packaging is solid, think premium cardboard with a magnetic flap and thick foam cutouts to keep everything safe. Inside you'll find the i5 headphones themselves, a 1.5mm detachable cable with 3.5mm TRS plugs, and in my Kickstarter bundle a 4.4mm cable made of 48 strand graphene copper for better flexibility and signal clarity. Furthermore you get a 6.35mm adapter, a user manual and a warranty card. The i5 retails for $549, but if you're quick, I've got a discount code for you in the description below, valid until the 15th of September. So check that out if you want to save a few bucks. Now let's talk tech. The i5 boasts a massive 97mm planar magnetic driver with a 2 micron thick diaphragm, paired with 22 and 50 neodymium magnets per side for low distortion and precise sound. With a 28 ohm impedance and a sensitivity of 98 dB, these are relatively easy to drive, but they shine with a beefy amp. Fosi recommends at least 500 milliwatts. I tested them with both a Pioneer UL5 DAC amp and an Ibesso DX340 digital audio player, and they came alive with plenty of current. Build-wise, these headphones are a stunner. The ear cups feature real walnut wood with a glossy finish, paired with CNC machined aluminum frames and an S-shaped grille that's both stylish and functional for airflow. At 550 grams, these are hefty, but the suede leather headband and memory foam earpads covered in perforated leather and breathable fabric distribute weight well. The dual-axis ear cup arms and stepless silicone slider make for a customizable fit, though if you got a smaller head they might feel a bit large. Comfort is solid for long sessions, but the weight can creep up after a couple of hours. Oh, and since they're open back, they leak sound like crazy. So don't expect to use them in a quiet library. Now let's get to the heart of the matter. How do these headphones sound? Fosi Audio fixed an early bass roll-off issue with a sound isolating ring in the revised i5. So what I'm reviewing here is the new full range version. To really show you what these sound like, I will break down the sound quality using 3 reference tracks that really reveal their character. Sound and Color by Alabama Shakes, Get Lucky by Daft Punk and Renegade Runaway by Carrie Underwood. First up, Alabama Shakes, Sound and Color from their album of the same name. This track is a vibe with its lush instrumentation and Brittany Howard's soulful vocals. The i5's bass is punchy and articulate, giving the track's low-end groove a satisfying thump without overpowering the mix. The mids are neutral and clear, letting Howard's voice shine with warmth and texture, though I notice a slight dip that makes vocals feel just a touch distant compared to more forward headphones. The treble is smooth yet detailed, capturing the shimmering cymbals and atmospheric effects without any harshness. The soundstage is wide and spherical, placing instruments around your head with great imaging, making this track feel immersive and alive. Next, Daft Punk's Get Lucky. This funky upbeat track tests dynamics and separation, and the i5 handles it with finesse. The bassline has the typical planar magnetic snap. Tight, fast and full of texture, especially when the kick drum hits. Now Roger's guitar riffs cut through cleanly in the mids, with a natural timbre that avoids any nasally or boxy tones. The treble sparkles on Pharrell's vocals and the hi-hats, though there's a slight roll-off above that tames some airiness. Still, the i5's resolution keeps every element distinct, and the soundstage gives the track a cohesive, danceable feel that's just plain fun. Finally, Carrie Underwood's Renegade Runaway brings some country rock energy. The i5's bass delivers the driving kick drum with authority, though the sub-bass doesn't rumble as deeply as some competitors. Underwood's powerful vocals sit nicely in the mix, with the upper mids adding clarity without harshness, even on her soaring notes. The treble handles the electric guitars and cymbals with enough energy to keep things lively. The i5's imaging shines here, placing the backing instruments in a wide layer soundstage that makes this track feel stadium-sized. Overall, the i5 offers a neutral, monitor-like tuning with a touch of warmth, excelling at clarity and separation across genres. It's not overly analytical, but still reveals details in well-recorded tracks, making it a versatile choice for critical listening and casual enjoyment. Now let's stack the Fosi Audio i5 against a classic, the Sennheiser HD650. The HD650, priced around $400, has been a staple for audiophiles with its warm, musical sound and dynamic drivers. First, the build. The i5 feels more premium with its walnut wood and aluminum construction, while the HD650's plastic-heavy design looks dated, though it is lighter at about 250 grams. Comfort-wise, the HD650's lighter weight and softer earpads make it easier to wear for hours, but the i5's plush pads and adjustable fit keep it competitive, despite the heft. Sound-wise, the HD650 leans warmer with a more pronounced mid-range, especially for vocals, which feel more intimate and forward than the i5's slightly recessed mids. Listening to sound and color again, the HD650 gives Brittany Howard's voice a richer, more emotional presence. But the i5 counters with better bass extension and a wider soundstage, making the track feel more open. The i5's planar drivers also deliver snappier transients and greater clarity in complex passages, where the HD650's 40mm dynamic driver can sound a bit veiled. For Get Lucky, the i5's tighter bass and detailed mids outshine the HD650's slightly bloated low end, though the HD650's treble is smoother on brighter tracks like Renegade Runaway. Technically, the i5 walks all over the HD650 in resolution and imaging, thanks to its larger planar driver. However, the HD650 doesn't need as much power, making it easier to drive with modest amps. If you want a laid-back, vocal-focused listen, the HD650 is still king, but the i5 offers a more modern, detailed and spacious sound for those who prioritize technical performance. Now let's talk about what holds the Fosi Audio i5 back and what makes it shine. Starting with the cons, the weight is a big one. At 550 grams, these aren't feather light, and your neck might feel it after a few hours, especially if you're used to lighter headphones like the HD650. It doesn't come with a storage case or a pouch, which feels like a miss for a $550 headphone, as you want to protect that gorgeous walnut finish. And lastly, these are power hungry. Pair them with a weak source and the treble can distort and the soundstage collapses. On the flip side, the i5 has a lot going for it. The build quality is phenomenal, with premium materials like walnut wood, aluminum and suede leather that scream luxury far beyond its price point. Comfort is excellent for most users thanks to the roomy, breathable earpads and adjustable headband. The sound is a standout, neutral yet musical, with punchy bass, clear mids and smooth treble that handles a wide range of genres with ease. The wide soundstage and precise imaging make for an immersive experience, rivaling headphones that cost twice as much. Plus, the detachable cables and Velcro earpads make maintenance and upgrades a breeze. For $549 or less with the discount code, the value here is hard to beat. So, are the Fosi Audio i5 open back planar magnetic headphones worth it? Absolutely. If you're an audiophile or music enthusiast looking for a high performance planar at a mid-range price. Fosi's first step at headphones is a home run, blending premium build, thoughtful design and a balanced sound signature that shines across genres like rock, funk and country. While they're not perfect, the i5 delivers a level of clarity, detail and immersion that punches well above its $550 price tag. Compared to the Sennheiser HD650, it offers a more modern, technical sound, though it trades some vocal intimacy for better bass and soundstage. If you've got a solid amp and love diving into the nuances of your music, the i5 is a fantastic choice. What do you think of the i5? Are you tempted to give them a spin? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this review, hit that like button and subscribe for more audio gear breakdowns. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.